Welcome to the studio, everybody. I would like to introduce you to the newest member of the drum family here at Ultimate Studios, Inc., and that is this gorgeous Ludwig Legacy Mahogany kit. And today, together, you and me, we're gonna take this on its maiden voyage and hear it recorded for the very first time here in the studio. Now, real quick up front, I just wanna say, this is not a sponsored video. I am not an endorser. I am simply a drummer, producer, recording engineer, studio owner that loves to have badass drums at my disposal. And this is my very first mahogany kit. It's actually my first kit that isn't maple. All of my other kits are maple. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you already know I have a full Ludwig Green Sparkle Classic maple. But over the years, I've been fortunate to do numerous sessions with Ludwig, and one of them had a Legacy Mahogany kit. And literally, from the first time I sat down behind that kit and played it, I knew right away I had to have that sound here at the studio. It was so nice. Now, it's taken a while, it's been a long time in the making, but here we are with this gorgeous kit, and we're gonna take it for a little joy ride here and hear what it sounds like together. Now, mic setup is gonna be really, really simple because I want this to be about hearing the kit and not about a mic setup. The majority of the sound is gonna come from a pair of Roswell Pro Audio Aztec tube mics for overheads. I do have a couple kick mics out in front for some low-end support, Audio Technica ATM 230 and a Roswell Pro Audio Mini K 47KD, and right out underneath the camera actually is a pair of Audio Technica 4080 room mics that I'll probably just blend in a little bit just for some space. The majority of the sound is gonna come from the overheads. You might see the snare mics that are over here. They're off, not getting used whatsoever. Everything else on this kit, well, minus the snare, but all the tom heads, the tom heads are stock Remo coated ambassadors. I did change the snare head from the Ludwig Heavy that was on here and put a coated ambassador. The kick is stock. It's almost what it was when I pulled it out of the box. I just tweaked it a little bit. There is no hole in the Rezo head. There is nothing inside it whatsoever. So that is what you've been hearing so far. Let's do a little more listening. The shell formula for the Legacy Mahogany is a classic one that's been around for a long time. It dates all the way back to 1923, and it's 3 plies: mahogany, poplar, mahogany with maple re-rings. Sizes I went with are 8x12, 9x13, and 14x14, 16x16, and 16x18 floor toms. The kick is a 14x22, and the snare is a 5.5x14. I had them put the vintage snare beds on, and something I've already gotten used to in the limited time that I've been playing it is the internal dampener, because it has a couple different settings from all the way off, a little bit on, to completely on. It actually stays in place, and I really like what it does, and it doesn't change the feel of the drum. It's also 8 lugs. I'm a huge 8-lug fan. I like the way they feel, especially on wood drums, and it's got a nice wide sweet spot. The finish that I went with is the vintage mahogany because I like the wood grain look of the mahogany, so I wanted to see that. Plus, I just think it looks really classy. Now, what does it sound like? You've been hearing it this entire video, so you already have an idea what this particular kit sounds like. So I'm just gonna add this. The mahogany is a nice warm tone. It's a sound that, to my ear, it just invites you in. This kit is a joy to play. It just kind of moves as you go around with it. It's very forgiving. It's very fun to play, actually. That's, you know, you're hearing it right now. So what more am I gonna say to that? So, with that said, Ludwig, thank you for making such an awesome drum set. Thank you all for joining me on this video. I'm gonna go be a drummer for a little bit because I'm having too much fun playing this kit. So I'll see y'all in the next video. In the meantime, go make some music. "14 by 14, 14 by 14. That's a new size. It's a 14. Man, this whole speaking thing is not working today. Take 463.